Welcome back, True Seeker. Wednesday, August 8th, 2018. Be sure to tune in to Truth Frequency Radio this evening from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on the West Coast, 9 p.m. to midnight on the East Coast. If you're in a different time zone, just do the math. Every Wednesday night, Gematria Effect, my radio program for 3 hours. Each week we break down the propaganda, showing how it is all scripted and by a very simple code that anyone can learn, known as Gematria. This week, one of the top headlines, Rand Paul, the messenger for Trump to Russia. And this story is getting a lot of attention today, August 8th. It first received mainstream coverage yesterday, August 7th, 8/7, written a lot like 87. And in the language of Gematria, not coincidentally, Russia and Rand Paul both sum to 87. And this news story first getting traction August 7th. The way this works, in case you're new here, is you just take the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z, the 26 letters, 26. Russia equals 87, Rand Paul 87. Just taking the alphabetic order. As for this story getting even more coverage today, August 8th, again, this is about a Republican being the messenger for the Republican president to Vladimir Putin in Moscow. Using the alphabetic order and the rules of numerology, the Republican Party sums to 88. Using the alphabetic order, Trump 88, Moscow 88, Vladimir 88. And this is part of an ongoing pattern that continues to repeat itself. Every single day, your news manufactured this way. And just for some other headlines, Russia, Trump related that we've seen, we had Vladimir Putin dump 84% of Russia's U.S. debt, at least according to the headlines. Obviously, that was just propaganda. Vladimir Putin 84, United States of America 84. That headline came just days after Trump and Putin met. The day of their meeting was July 16th, and from July 16th to Putin's upcoming birthday later this year, not coincidentally, was 84 days, the day he's meeting with the President of the United States of America. And understand, this code of letters and numbers, it's important to Freemasonry. They're saying that Rand Paul delivered the message this past Monday, August 6th. That's the day leaving 147 days left in the year. Freemason equals 147, conspiracy 147, U.S. President 147, President of the United States 147, 147 windows on the White House. You learn this code, you see through the propaganda. After Trump invited Putin to the White House, CNN put out this headline: Putin invite sends DC into Twilight Zone. And the Twilight Zone equals 84. So does Serling. And if you don't know, Rod Serling, the writer of the Twilight Zone. If you've never read George Orwell's 1984, I was saying all along the campaign trail how Donald Trump was the 1984 candidate. And then you might recall, right after his rigged selection by the numbers, all of a sudden, 1984 was the best-selling book on Amazon. And ever since then, we've heard these continuous headlines about how Orwellian the Trump administration is. Not that we haven't heard that before. You know, that comparison was made sometimes with the Obama administration. It was made a lot with the George W. Bush administration. It's very repetitive. The coding, the propaganda, the news cycles. The United States of America is the nation warned about in George Orwell's 1984. Again, Masonry equals 84, Zionism 84, the Fabian Society, which Orwell was a member of, established in 1884, a Masonic order, and again, Masonry based in Kabbalah, Kabbalah has the core belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. That's why they do this. Until next time.